Hey everyone, Diane Flores here at Living the Goddess Life. And this is take two because I live out in the country and the Wi-Fi here just decided to cut me off. So let's hope that this video actually sustains through my entire video. So today I have a couple things for you. I have a sneak peek into my grocery haul and also into my refrigerator. And I cleaned it up a little bit for you. I cleaned up my fridge a little bit in the sense of, little spills here and there, but I didn't actually like clean it up. Like I pulled things out that I didn't want you to see. So it's Transparent Tuesday for you. I'm going to just give it all to you today, show you what my little my nutritional give and takes are in terms of the things that I keep around that make me feel like I'm not dieting and I can still eat them in moderation and eat according to what I like to say is either like an 80-20, 90-10 rule where 80 to 90% of my foods come from nice whole food sources, so fruits, veggies, lean proteins, grains. I do a lot of sprouted grains, and then the rest is sort of like, the little things in my diet that I can enjoy and still live the goddess lifestyle and not feel like I'm deprived and that I'm going to binge because I feel restricted. So that is a huge part of my mission, is getting women to understand that they can have their cake and eat it too, essentially. It's just a matter of finding the balance in your diet and working through experimenting with different recipes. And a lot of people ask me like, oh, are you paleo or you just do clean eating? There's just so many different nutrition strategies. I don't fall under any one camp. So I'm not paleo, I'm not strict clean eating, I'm not dairy-free, gluten-free, vegetarian. So I kind of do, if I was going to put it into anything, I sort of do like a clean eating slash, if it fits your macros, slash intermittent fasting, slash moderation. So that is what I teach my women, and it takes some time to get your stride with it, to understand the concepts, and most of the time I just listen to my body. It's being really intuitive with how I'm feeling. If I notice that dairy is starting to irritate me, I'll back off that for a little while, but really I tend to eat to fuel my day, to fuel my workout, to fuel my lifestyle, and I do it in a way that it tastes good and I don't feel restricted. But I also make sure that I'm getting a full balance of different nutrients while also having some different little treats and stuff here and there. So without further ado, because I could talk to you guys about this forever, I am going to give you guys a little sneak peek at my grocery haul. The stuff I have on the counter, some of this stuff is for my son's lunch. He starts school tomorrow. And then I will show you my fridge. Okay, here we go. That's my little guy. He wanted to be here on the video. Okay. So first off, let's start with my Crystal Geyser waters. So I do a lot of sparkling water. These ones happen to be unflavored, and I will probably hit them with a splash of diet cranberry juice, literally like just a splash and some ice. And I'll have that with dinner, most nights instead of typical, a lot of people will do like sodas and fruit juices and things like that. I don't like to drink my calories unless they are fermented grapes in the form of AKA wine. So that's what I have there. Fiber One bars, I'll put, my son he's a little bit on the picky side. So we will do, I'll do some Fiber One bars. And like I said, you guys, I know that packaged foods aren't the greatest for you, but I'm a realist and I'm completely honest here. I don't eat just greens and protein. So, and neither do my kids. They do have their little, their foods that I make exceptions for. And Fiber One bars are one of those things. I am on a taco salad kick right now, and Target had all these different brands. So I'm just trying to find a seasoning that I liked. I usually go for the low sodium ones. That is a low sodium as well. And then this Taco Bell one, who knows? Again, I will usually sprinkle these on to lean ground turkey. Okay, I'm back. Whew, this country living, you guys, I love it, but it is definitely, the Wi-Fi is killing me. Okay, so I'm sure lots of you guys know this sriracha sauce. I love that on salads, on my lean meats. I buy this canned pumpkin, and it's not pumpkin pie filling, it's pumpkin. And I will put this in I'm making a new recipe of protein pancakes. I think this one is actually in my ebook as well with the pumpkin, but it's really good. It gives them like a nice fluffy fall taste. Okay, and we're back again. Like I said, I have little treats in moderation, and one of my favorites happens to be this all-natural raspberry panda licorice. And I'm a weirdo, and I just started liking the black flavor too. And it's all natural. I don't fall into a lot of the packaging ploys on like all natural and things like that, but this just happens to taste better to me than red vines, I know. So I'll have these. Usually I'll have like half of one if I need a sweet treat after dinner. Okay, other things that I like to keep on hand is these cocoa roast almonds. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. It's a satellite Wi-Fi. Okay, cocoa roast almonds. These are pre-portioned in 100-calorie packs because almonds and nuts in general add up fast. So in terms of calories and fat, so I like to just have those on hand. These I'm just gonna snag for my son's lunch. Not the greatest thing in the world, but we, like I said, are making some compromise, so he'll do that. This is what I do for cereal. Sometimes if I'm having a cereal craving, I will put some protein powder in a shaker cup with some almond milk, and I'll pour it over this. I know that's weird, but it's absolutely great if you have a cereal craving. Really low in carbs. It's a whole grain, organic, awesome stuff. Pretzels for my son's lunch, popcorn. He has a popcorn. This is not for me. This is for him because he loves that stuff, although I will snag a couple pieces. Not going to lie. We've got these. My kids will eat too, is the little cuties. Some organic sweet potatoes. I've got apples. These are Pink Lady apples, which are delicious if you haven't tried them. Like I said, I got the diet cranberry juice. I will not drink a full glass of this. It's really sweet, so I'll do just a splash of it in my sparkling water. Here is another flavor of sparkling water that I just found, Dasani. My son's bringing my collection over here for me. This is La Crue, another great brand. These are all unsweetened. They're not sweet. They're just like a fizzy water, a sparkling water, and over ice with just a splash of this is great if you need some sweetness. A lot of times I'll just do them plain. Pizza sauce, because I'm making a pizza tomorrow, which is a crustless pizza. Okay, yet again. I'm making a pizza tomorrow, so I will use this. This looked like a really yummy pizza sauce. I looked at the ingredients; it looked pretty delicious. So that will go on my pizza for tomorrow. Okay, my Wi-Fi didn't like the area that I was in, so I figured let's just switch to the fridge because I am moving on. Okay, so I've got more sparkling water here. Okay, my cucumber mint water's here. The usual household condiments are in here. A lot of them, you know, my son is in ranch, and I'm a mustard and hot sauce fiend, so I always have that. Up top, we've got egg whites, mushrooms, pepperoncinis in the back. Store your natural peanut butter upside down in the fridge. This is the best stuff if you're eating Jif or Skippy or any of that other stuff. That just doesn't taste very good. I used to be addicted to it. The crunchy is the best. Adams. Store it upside down. The oils will transfer, and then it makes it easier to spread. Let's see what else I got back there. I've got apple cider vinegar, which I will do a shot with some water just to help with digestion. Organic ketchup, best stuff ever. Let's see, Bolthouse Farms, they have the best dressings. So really low in calories, are pretty tasty, and they're made with yogurt. So really good stuff. Pomegranate jelly salsa, a lonely banana. Strawberries. My son is into these nasty Yoplait yogurts, and I'll let him have those because he doesn't really eat a whole lot of variety in his meal, in his diet. So I will let him have some Yoplait yogurts. The strawberries, I'm gonna juice. Do green juice one time this week, so I have a lot of strawberries there. Okay, in the back, big huge bag of craisins. I'll put those in with broccoli or my Brussels sprouts, and just gives them. Okay, we're back. And I've got some meat defrosting, so down here is just some, and then that's also just some chicken breast, just some like actual chicken breast. Holy avocado, these little guacamole things are 100 calories. They're individually portion size, which is great because this stuff, although good for you, avocado adds up in calories super duper fast. So you want to make sure that you, you know, keep your eye on that if you are trying to keep fat gain to a minimum. Hummus, I will use this in place of mayonnaise for like tuna, egg salad sandwiches. Okay. I am like really trying to be patient with my Wi-Fi here. Okay, moving on. Low-fat cottage cheese. You guys, I make my own ice cream. most of the time. I do have some in my freezer, which I'll show you in a second, but a lot of times I will make my own, which I do use either the low-fat cottage cheese or I will use the plain Greek yogurt. Fage is the best brand. I get low-fat versus fat-free cottage cheese just because the taste is better, and it's really like a couple grams of fat. It's not a big deal. I'll maybe cut up some strawberries with that and have cottage cheese, or I'll put it in, like I said, my ice cream, or sometimes I'll even add it to a protein shake. It makes it like a milkshake. It's delicious. And then Fage, I will either have this as a snack with a little bit of stevia and like a rice cake or something, or like I said, I'll use it in my ice cream. Okay, time for the veggie drawers. Kale for juicing, another bunch of kale that's kind of been hanging out in my fridge for a little bit too long. Cauliflower crumbles. Now I will use this in place of rice. So I will make, I'm thinking about making a Spanish rice with this cauliflower crumble, and it's a great way to have add some volume to your meals without all of the carbs and the calories of rice. Celery for juicing, a massive squash there that I will usually cut up and add to a stir fry. I've got some organic cucumbers for juicing, cotton candy grapes. Oh my goodness, if you are trying to get your kids to eat fruits, this is like literally like tastes like cotton candy. They're amazing. Carrots for juicing, and then I also have like all of my Bob's Red Mill brand. There's some snap peas. Bob's Red Mill, like I have oat flour for like baking my muffins. There's a random onion hanging out. And then I have, let's see, I have coconut flour, I have flaxseed meal, arrowroot powder, just some different hippie style ingredients that I like to bake with, some little peppers. So there's, that's my fruit and veggie drawer. I also have, let's see, I just got these because I ran out of my other flax stuff. So ground flaxseed, got radishes, celery, parsley, Brussels sprouts, an enormous bag of Brussels sprouts. And then we go here, we've got turkey bacon. So my son, I'll usually make that for him for breakfast. Pepperoni for the pizza, some pepperoni. He just started eating sandwiches, you guys. I usually don't buy this stuff, but he needed something to take to school other than just a bag of snacks. So we're going to test that out this year and see how it goes. Shreds lettuce, good filler stuff. I'm going to make taco salad. This will be the base of my salad. And then my meat and all my toppings will go on top of there. I buy usually one of these bags a week. We go through that in just a couple days because I will eat it for a couple days. Then I also have this, which I add to my protein shakes, this deep greens blend. It's kale, charred spinach, and I will add that to my protein shakes just to get some more greens in. I'm shoving that all in here. And then I've got my Ezekiel bread. This is cinnamon raisin stuff. And then the Ezekiel sprouted grain tortillas. So these two products have to stay in the refrigerator. They are sprouted grain breads, no preservatives. They're live breads. They will go bad. So if you decide to try them out, make sure you put them in the fridge because I did that. And the first time I bought them, and they went rotten in like 2 days on my counter. That was a long time ago, so I learned my lesson. And then I wanted to try this one out. This is another sprouted grain bread. And it looked really good, and it was low. The macros were good, low in calories. I've got eggs back there. All right, coming around full circle to this side. Coconut aminos, let's see, random sauces, you know, the typical Mr. Tapatio, sorry, couldn't resist. And then, of course, we've got Kerrygold butter, ginger, so I don't really use that stuff, but it's there. One of my nutritional have-tos is half and half. I have to have that in my coffee or else I feel like I'm dieting, so I will do this. And then I also have this brand of almond milk, which I personally like. My daughter does not, so this is what I use for my smoothies, is the Khalifa Farms brand. That one is pretty tasty. And then and we're back. Okay, so like I said, we don't do cow's milk. I haven't bought cow's milk. Like I said, I have half and half of my coffee, but I don't have cow's milk for like just sitting around in my fridge probably for about 4 years now. So everything is almond milk. I make everything with almond milk. I bake with it, protein shakes with it. And this just happens to be vanilla unsweetened. Make sure you look for that. And then that's the 30 calorie serving brand of almond milk. So that is just, you guys, like a really really quick, oh, hello, peek into what I got going on in my fridge. Like I said, I don't follow any certain camp other than I really try to keep it wholesome and clean. You know, if you buy it and it sits in your house, you're probably going to eat it. So I know back in the day, it used to be, oh, I'm buying it because of the kids. That was my infamous thing. Oh, I didn't show you guys my freezer. I'll do that next. But now, like, I know there's certain things that if they're in the house, I will eat them. And just because I'm bored or they're there or the kids are eating them and things like that. So the stuff that I showed you, and we're back. Oh my goodness, this internet, I am so sorry. So, like I said, I try to keep good wholesome stuff around, and so that way the kids will snack on stuff. I didn't even show you my fruit basket, so I've got organic bananas, grapefruit, an avocado, 2 avocados, and like a red onion just sitting there. I'll make my son he has to have some sort of fruit in the morning along with his eggs and his turkey bacon, so I'll either make him have, what do I make you have, son? Like if I make you eggs and bacon, what fruit do I make you eat? Either
bananas or strawberries.
Bananas or strawberries. So something, at least he gets some sort of like plant-based nutrients in his diet. And then dinner is usually, what vegetable do I make you eat?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. And he eats it. He does a good job. Okay, so my freezer, real quick here. This is the sinful drawer. Actually, it's not a sin because it keeps me sane. So this is the saneful drawer. If I don't have chocolate and ice cream in my diet, Roger, mommy gets mad. So I just have these little prepackaged squares, and I have one. Okay, that's it. Like I tell myself, one is it. That's good. It took some time for me to get there, but that's all I will do is one. And the reason why there are so many bags is because my daughter eats them and my sister and my niece, and so I have to stock up or else mom goes crazy, huh, Roger? Yeah. And then my favorite ice cream is this Greek yogurt one. This is like the best one right now. It is the salted caramel. And then Halo Top is a protein style ice cream they don't carry locally, so I happen to get that in Modesto. This is not a very good flavor. It's been here for a while. And then my son will do like a lower sugar dryers. And then this one's really good too. Just like a lower carb, lower sugar. They're really good macros. There's that. And more Ezekiel bread, some salmon, frozen tri-tip, some chocolate chips for baking, which doesn't happen often. And then turkey bacon, tilapia. Ugh, I'm so sick of tilapia. My sister brought that over. I don't know what she's thinking. Frozen peas, which are good. And then just, yeah, some vodka, you know, the essentials, some vodka and walnuts. Yeah, it's been there forever. So, like I said, guys, everything in moderation, moderation in moderation, and you just have to find what works for you. So hopefully, I don't know that anybody hung out this long. If you're still here, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. But I just wanted to let you guys know that it is important to stock your fridge, your pantry with things that support your goals, that keep you fueled, that will also you have to have those few foods in your diet that you can enjoy and not feel like you're dieting. And I sent out an email yesterday, so if you got it, you probably got my 5 foods, which is something that I talked about. I read in a great email from Brad Pilon, which I will probably be referencing him a lot because he's got some great nutrition philosophies and just a really smart guy. So my 5 foods, you know, that I need to have to continue a fat loss lifestyle are foods that are going to keep me feeling sane. If I feel like I'm dieting, like I was when I had gone through some really terrible contest dieting and diet prep, like way back in the day, I will binge. That's just the pattern, and you may be the same way too. So instead of telling myself Monday through Thursday, you know what, I'm not having wine, I'm not having chocolate, I'm not having ice cream, I'm going to save it for the weekend, and then the weekend come, and then I lose my shit and I eat everything in the panic drawer over there, then there's a real problem. So if I can have those little things on the daily, and work them into my nutrition and work with my macros, which is all my proteins, fats, and carbs and fiber. And I can afford to have those in my diet and still fit into my jeans and still be able to put on a bathing suit and a bikini and feel good in my skin and feel confident and sexy. So that's really important to me. You know, six-pack abs really aren't important to me. I want to feel good, tight, and firm and strong. But that oh, patience is a virtue with this internet. Anyhow, I am rambling now, but I just thought I would pop in to let you guys know. Tomorrow, I am going to be doing a video log, so a vlog on a full day of eating. I've been wanting to do this sooner, but I've been in and out of town for a couple weeks, and my refrigerator has been like a skeleton. There wasn't much in there. I was kind of eating on the fly and buying like a few things here and there. So today I did like a full restock. So tomorrow I'm gonna do something I've never done, which is I'm going to video log a full day of eating, put it all together in a video so you can see kind of like from start to finish, from a full day, what I'll eat. I kind of already know and ahead of time what I'm gonna have. I'll be completely transparent. I will be probably having some wine tomorrow night because my boyfriend will be here. My sister, we're gonna be hanging out. So, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll have that video log for you coming. I know. I'm just doing like a little patience dance every time my Wi-Fi cuts out. So anyways, wrapping up, I just want to let you guys know, Goddess Body University, Goddess Body at Home, will be opening up tomorrow to the public. If you have been on the email list, you have seen all of the emails for early registration, but if not, you will get that info tomorrow on the Facebook if email is not your thing, and you can check it out and register. We are going to start on Monday. There will be a kickoff if you decide to do the studio version on Sunday morning at 9. But basically, Goddess Body University is where I help you instill all these types of principles. So the healthy eating, you know, the stress around trying to, you know, a lot of women freak out because they think they have to cook 2 meals for them and their family, things like that. So we will work through that in the session. It's an accountability program. There's a private Facebook group where I'm in there every night and I show you guys how to check in, snap photos of your food. Everything is done step by step. So whether you are in New York or whether you are in Modesto, you can participate. So I will have links to that tomorrow. So stay tuned and I will put them in the comments box for you. So thanks for watching and have a beautiful night. Say bye.